Your bell work for today is how are the Neolithic people different from the Paleolithic people? Today's lesson is about the development and diffusion of Neolithic communities. We're going to analyze the development and spread of agriculture around the globe. So when they say diffusion, that's that spread of agriculture. For source 6, we're looking at a map. The title of the map is Map of How Agriculture Spread 10,000 BCE to 2000 BCE. Remember, BCE is like the years before 0, so 10,000 is prior to 2000, right? It says, according to the map, in what locations did agriculture originate? So you have to read the key and analyze the map. Take a moment to do that. Pause the video if you need to. Number 2 says, examine the places in which agriculture did not spread. What environmental or geographic challenges may have limited the spread of agriculture to these areas? So if you're looking at the map and you look at the places that the arrows don't go to, why do you think they didn't go there? Is there an environmental or geographic reason or challenge? Take a moment and pause the video if you need to. All right, we're going to look at a couple comparisons between maps. So we're going to compare our source map to other maps to see if they can help us answer number 2. So if you weren't quite sure, these might give you some ideas. So this is comparing source 6 with a map of the climate zones. So again, do you see any environmental or graphic challenges on this new map that explains why they may not have spread agriculture to those specific areas that they didn't make it to? Take a moment to analyze the map if you need to and jot some more down for number 2. All right, this additional map is of mountain ranges. So the peachish colored markings on the map, that's where there are major mountain ranges. So for example, in the United States, we have the Rocky Mountains and the Appalachian Mountains, right? So do these correlate with certain areas that they did not spread agriculture to? And I'm going to help you break this one down. So what it's saying, like geographic challenges, do these mountains seem to have stopped them from going to certain regions? You can say yes or no. There is a correct answer, but I'm asking you to analyze it. So looking at where these mountain ranges are, did they stop certain areas from spreading agriculture? That was worded weird, but you know what I mean. Take a moment and pause if you need to. All right, this is the last comparison we're going to make. So this is actually talking about like what type of vegetation we have throughout the world. So if you look at the key, for example, dark green is mainly productive crop, pasture, and forest land, and it goes all the way to yellow, which is predominantly unproductive land. So take a moment and look at the areas again on our source. So for example, like right here, and see what does it have on this one up here. I'm like, okay, it has yellow, orange, green. Let's go. Yellow, predominantly unproductive. Well, maybe they didn't go there up in this area because it's unproductive land. Orange, suitable for forests, so not necessarily crops, so maybe that's why they didn't go there. But then they do have some green, right? And green is mainly productive. Okay, so take a moment, jot down some notes, and we'll move on. All right, back to source 6. Which of the routes shown on the map were likely to last occur? Why do you think that? So of all these routes, so if we look, every purple arrow is a route on how agriculture spread. So of all these little purple arrows, which one do you think was the least, or the last, sorry, to occur? And then why do you think that? Take a moment to pause if you need to. Okay, this is the last thing we're doing on the paper, and then you have a crossword, which is, I love crosswords, so I hope it's fun for you. But anyway, we're going to expand the following simple sentence by answering the questions below it. So the sentence is that it spread. It spread. So I'm asking you, what spread? Where did it spread? And when did it spread? So you may have to go back in the video to look at your map because we are, of course, analyzing source 6. Answer those 3 questions, and then you have to create a new sentence. Create a new sentence. Oh, that didn't look cute. That's a little more inclusive than it spread, and I would include all your answers to the what, where, and when question.